As my first competition in about 8 months is coming up, I'm gonna look back at the moment that has haunted me for a while. This was Melbourne Summer 2021, Melbourne's first competition since the pandemic started. It was also my first ever competition and the first for a lot of people. Not sure if this is true, but apparently it was one of the biggest ratios of first timers to total competitors ever. It lasted for 3 days and the third day is when the moment happened. Okay, firstly, if you don't know who Jack Kai is, he is a world-class 3-blind solver and he used to hold the world record for single and main in this event. Keep in mind that I didn't compete in 3-blind at this competition, as I didn't even know how to do it back then. The delegates were calling out for judges for 3-blind first round, and as I like to help out with others, I decided to be one. I know what you're thinking, but I wasn't judging Jack Kai for the first round. It was actually someone else and I forgot who it was. And I actually did a great job at judging the person with no fumbles. So now it's 3-blind finals and they're calling for judges. Obviously I opted myself in. As soon as Jack Kai sat right next to me as the competitor, my mind went crazy. However, I didn't really want to exploit that, so I acted calm. Unfortunately, a task which requires a lot of focusing, mixed with a lot of excitement, doesn't end up too well. The first solve actually went to plan with no mess ups, but on the second solve this happened. I believe I can fly. Oh my god, I forgot that Jack Kai put that in the video. In case you're not familiar with judging rules, you're not supposed to touch the cube even if it's to pick it up, but obviously my inexperienced self decided to reach the cube as soon as it flew and left the table. But as I looked back at that part for the first time in a while, I forgot that Jack put the part in where the delegate told me not to touch the cube, and just seeing that back just gave me a huge surprise. The delegates forgave me as it was my first comp, and it's kinda understandable why I went for the cube. But now, this judging on the next solve can't really be forgiven. Bruh. Oh my god, I can't watch it. In case you don't know what's going on, basically I should have put that cover in front of his eyes after he's finished with memorizing, but for some reason I put it over him before he was finished. And if you watch the original video, you actually see Kerry, who was the female delegate in the background. She's like, oh no. But I didn't put that in this video because I didn't want to embarrass myself more. Thank god Jack didn't leave the rest of the moment in, as it would be quite embarrassing to see what happened. Obviously, a delegate came over and told me that we'll get someone else to judge for you. I went straight to RBM, who was with me at the competition, and he sort of laughed at me. Obviously, I felt quite embarrassed inside, but I sort of laughed it off with him. Thankfully, I recovered from that moment quite quickly, as alongside Panda Cuba, I proceeded to help out with a lot of the finals with like running and stuff. The great thing about Jack Kai is that he's very chill about this. I could see some people getting quite angry if this happened to them, but Jack Kai's like, whatever. I actually let him upload this because he let me put his Megamix solves in my vlog.
Can Jack actually do it?
But for a while, he actually didn't upload the video of my poor judging. I mean, eventually he did, but doesn't change the fact that he's super chill. Well, looks like I'm the next person on a worst judges compilation video. But it's been almost a year since that happened and I can kinda just laugh it off now. But I wanna know, have you ever had a weird judging experience at a competition? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, thanks for watching. Huge props to Jack Kai for being a good sport about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.